Hello and welcome back to this edition of Bayou Time. So very glad you're joining us. Have you maybe joining us? We appreciate it. Keith Weissheit, your host here. Very glad to have with me some people who are going to bring some joy here for this holiday season. First, I want to introduce you to Alina Merlos, Executive Director of United Way for South Louisiana. Thank you for being here.
Thanks, Keith, for having us.
You got it. Sitting next to her, Miss Ashley Barahona, Long-Term Recovery Manager with United Way of South Louisiana. And thanks so very much for joining us, Ashley.
Thank you so much for having us, Keith.
Very good. And so getting used to the change in name, and that's one of those things we always got to get used to. I'm about to say Champagne. It's kind of a natural thing. But y'all had some exciting things happen in a very difficult time here. Tell us a little bit about how this came to be, Alina.
Yeah, from the day that the wind stopped blowing, we like to say we were the boots on the ground. We were out giving out supplies, cleaning supplies, food, diapers, baby supplies. But about a month after the storm, these guys, and they were some real characters, they were retired firefighters. Mm-hmm. When everybody was running away from the towers, they ran into the towers. And they saved quite a few people that day.
Wow.
And they're very special, very unique people.
Okay.
And after they retired, they got involved in a foundation that's it's a run that they have in New York every year. It raises money for people who were affected at 9/11 and firefighters who are still, on the front lines. So they came down here. They fell in love with the people here. They came.
What's not to love, right?
Exactly. No, they came down and they actually come to a couple of events in New Orleans to help out with kids with cancer.
Right.
So when they came down here, they brought food, they brought generators, they brought all kind of different things, but they showed up in these Penske trucks and they were full of stuff. And it was for the for the Lafourche and Terrebonne area. So Ashley and I actually started talking to them, and they said, well, look, I tell you what, we're going to come back in December. And they're going to probably be geared up on Saturday so that the kids can meet them. They're firefighters. They're real proud of that. Mm-hmm. But they're bringing $10,000 worth of toys in another Penske truck down here to Houma and $10,000 to Galliano.
And so this particular toy giveaway is going to take place over at the Bayou Country Sports Park. So you guys got to coordinate and work out things with Dean. Let's show the flyer real quick just so people can see it, so we can let them know what they can expect. Again, the toy giveaway is going to be Saturday, December the 11th at the Bayou Country Sports Park. Again, that's at 4374 Highway 311 in Houma. It's going to be inside the softball complex, which they just kind of put back together since the storm.
Yeah, now if it's like weather like this morning, then we're going to have it at the Civic Center.
Right.
But through a very generous donation that we got, we're doubling that. So it's going to actually be a $20,000 giveaway in Terrebonne and a $20,000 giveaway in Lafourche.
Wow. And see, that's just so very exciting.
Yeah, so we're excited to because Ashley's not only a long-term recovery, but she's also the executive director of the Terrebonne Foundation for Academic Excellence. So they're involved. The Bounce House is involved, as always.
We're going to have a reading time with Minnie Mouse, and I do hear that Santa will make an appearance as well. So it's going to be an exciting time. We're very blessed to bring this to the community after such disaster and chaos coming out from the pandemic and then into recovery. And so this is just a chance for families to come out. You don't have to think about the stresses and finances of giving toys to your little ones. Let the community help you in these times of recovery, and that's what we wanted to do. And with the efforts of the Tunnel to Towers organization, the collaboration with Dean Swiss, because it initially started out as a toy drive, and then we were able to collect enough donations for it to be a toy giveaway, which is just such a great blessing that we could be able to do that. And then to match it with another $10,000 on top of that, it's just going to be a holly jolly day of just giving back and seeing the smiling faces on kids as they receive these gifts from pretty much strangers, but we're all family.
Yeah, well, people come down here one time and they realize how special it is. And this is just one way. I mean, I can't imagine. I'm kind of picturing the parents right now who get to be able to provide something for their child or children that maybe they weren't going to be able to before.
Exactly.
Because a roof and getting mold and mildew out of your house and redoing whatever had to get thrown out is so much more important without a whole lot of help and recovery. So this is just so very special. So we want to put that back up once again. Toy giveaway Saturday, December 11th, Bayou Country Sports Park from 10 to 2. Special appearances, like Ashley said, when Minnie Mouse shows up to do a story time, and then the guy in the big red suit shows up, and you can see at the bottom down how excited they are to be partnering with so many different people. $20,000 worth of
Correct.
toys.
Correct.
Yep.
Being shared.
And none of this could not be possible without our community partners. You know, this isn't just a toy giveaway. This is a community
Yep.
event. This is to show those who are struggling through the holiday season that there is hope and there's effort and there's people who are willing to do everything to make sure they have a great holiday season.
Yeah, and that's just a really big deal. We've got about 45 seconds left. Lynn, you want to kind of wrap us
Yeah,
up?
no,
with,
that's what we're
anything?
entering our long-term recovery. So we just want people to know out there that this is one of many events that we're going to have. I mean, we're coming up with some school uniforms, jackets, socks. That's coming.
Wow.
We're finalizing that right now.
As soon as we
So-
get to winter where we need those warmer clothes, we'll let
Exactly.
y'all know when winter gets here.
But we
But
just
y'all are
want-
also
yeah.
doing this in Lafourche as well, right?
Correct.
So
It's
people
gonna
can
be
look
down in
forward to
Galliano.
that down in Galliano.
And so check out our Facebook page. We'll have all the information on there. But yeah, we just want people to know it's the United Way. We're always here, but we have we help a lot of people, but in this case, since August 29th, it's been really, really tremendous. So we really want to thank the community and, like Ashley said, our community partners. Without you, United Way wouldn't function. Without our volunteers, we wouldn't function. But we're looking forward to seeing everybody on Saturday.
Well, without the efforts that y'all have made forth, people wouldn't have such a great Christmas, and now they will. Elena, Ashley, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you,
Thank
Keith.
you.
All right, guys, that'll do it for this edition of Bayou Time. Don't go anywhere. A lot more local programming when we continue.